Welcome back, Space Cadets. VanHam here. Oh, there's another salute for you. We're down here. You've caught me. I've been doing a bit of shopping. I'm just going to pick up a jacket and some of the Invictus Fleet Week stuff, and then we're going to head upstairs and check out what's going on in the main hall. I haven't seen anything yet, so we'll do all that together. As always, raw coming to you live down here in Invictus Fleet Week. If you haven't checked out last time, I left the schedule up for what's on today. It is for the next 2 days actually, so 25th to 26th will be Crusader Industries, Tumbrel Land Systems, and Musashi Industries. So Industries, not injuries. I mean, I'll get a bloody injury if I'm not careful here. So as always, I'll put the schedule up for the following event at the end of the video. You can check out what's going to come up after Crusader Industries. As we purchase this hat, I'll take that, thank you. Yes, confirm. And that's pretty much it. Thanks all for joining me. I hope if you can't get around to viewing this by yourself, or you're out, or you're busy and you just don't get a chance, I hope this is going to be enough that you can enjoy it and get a taste of what's going on, so in case you miss it. Alright, let's see what's in store for us. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are at the Tobin Expo Centre. The centre, use your words. So in front of us you can see the Hercules Starlifters in front of us. We've got the A2, the C2 and the M2. So the A2 is the one directly in the middle. It is not open, so unfortunately we can't go through that one. But however, the C2 over there on the right is open, and the M2 on the left is open. So we'll be definitely checking out the M2. The internals are there, and if you want to check out a more in-depth detail inside look at the C2, you can check out one of my other videos, and there's plenty of other people that have done tours on them as well. And directly in front of the A2 is the Tumbrel Nova tank. I think there's a few of those scattered around, plus there's a few Cyclones, the variants of those scattered through the... Whoops, someone's pushing me. Scattered through the place. No, you're right. I think that was you. You're the same person from yesterday that was pushing me around. There's not a lot of the freelancers in. There's the MIS version, which is the gunboat more version, probably because this is a military expo, so that's the only reason why that's the only one here. And then we've got the Star Runners. I was hoping there would be something on the Infernos, as that's a ship that I'm quite interested in buying. There might still be down in the holographic room. Oh yeah, Crusader, Ares, Starfighter. Okay, so the Inferno's a version of that, so that's alright. We can check that out in the holographic suite as well. What I'm going to do first, because we'll check out the M2 last. We'll go through that. We'll go down. We'll sweep around to the right here. We'll check out the hall over there, which is the ZH3 hall with the Cyclones and the Star Runners in it, and then we'll head over to ZH4 down here, and we'll check out this stuff, and then we'll check out the holo suite downstairs. So all this stuff here, and then we'll check out the M2, and then we'll wrap it up. So hopefully that'll be enough footage for you guys to check out and see what's going on down here if you don't get a chance to make it down yourself. Alright, let's get into it. Boom, and there she is, the Star Runner, the Mercury Star Runner, my favorite in-game ship. So favorite that I backed it when it first released years ago, and I've got to name my Mercury Star Runner too. I was one of the lucky ones to get in early. And if you would like to know what the name of my ship is called, my Mercury Star Runner is called the Ruby Rose. So there you go. the Ruby Rose Mercury Star, and we'll have a quick look through. I haven't done a tour guide on my Mercury. They're pretty Gucci looking bits of equipment. They've got plenty of stuff going on. You can have a look here. Can we can probably close that. Can we turn the lights on? Can't do any of that. Now, if you haven't been in a Star Runner before, they're quite sneaky little things. They're great ships for smuggling, which is something that I want to look at getting into down the track. You can actually open this panel. Hopefully that works. And then bang, here's a secret passageway. And you can create, oops, we don't want to lie down, thanks. Up you get, champ. And then there's some more compartments in here. Lighting's a bit dodgy at the moment. I don't know why we can't turn the lights on in the ship. But it really is quite annoying. There's some cargo spaces you can put in here. Now this leads to a area passageway underneath the actual ship itself, all the way through. So handy for putting smuggling stuff through, or you want to hide contraband, or you might be people smuggling. You know, not slavery or anything like that. That's not. I don't condone that. But if you're smuggling like in-game stuff, where you might be smuggling people out, refugees that might need to escape somewhere. You know, anything. And you could be smuggling pirates. You know, that kind of stuff. Now, this is one of the secret passageways, and I'll show you where this little hatch leads to, because I don't think we can actually... Oh, we can open it. Bang. And I'll show you where that leads to soon. So remember that little hatch that I just showed you. So it's a little rabbit warren of trails and things through here. But you'll notice there was other areas we can go. I'm going to save a bit of mystery for you for other times. But you can actually come through here. It's very dark. I wish I could turn the lights on here. There we go. So this is one of the engineering pods. Oh, there we go. To the left, or we say port side of the vessel as you come into the cargo bay. So here's the main cargo bay where we came in. We went over on the left there, and we've just come out through there on the right. Now, that's pretty much, this is the cargo bay for the Star Runner. So you can fit some bikes in here, or whatever you want to put in here. You can put a cargo, any small vehicle will fit in here. You can take this lift, or you can take the ladder here. We'll take the little lift. Up we go. It took us time. It's a pretty cool, it is my favourite ship through here. It says services. There we go, you're in. But this is where all your data banks go and all your computer banks and stuff. So when you want to, if you're flying into steal data and stuff, there's plenty of lights off, lights on. There's plenty of storage for data here. Pretty cool systems. I'm pretty sure this will all be integrated later on down the track. And in here we've got a scanning suite. So this is where we can do probably a lot of the, you know, someone can your co-pilot can whip down here, or if you've got another person. Can we get some lights on? Okay, sensors on. Over here. So it's a seat that you can sit in here, and you can use it like a bit of a scanning, detecting, trying to download and do your crypto stuff in there. Pretty cool. And then you've got some compartments back here that'll be no doubt. Actually, are they? I can't remember. I thought they were. I thought it was a compartment. Maybe it's not. Maybe down the track. Moving along. What do we got here? Anything? Can't remember. I don't normally go into the scanning suite on mine at the moment. There's not much use for it at the moment. On the port side over here, we have the two turret seats. Now, one you'll notice goes down, and the other one goes up. So it's got top and bottom mounted turrets. Now, the reason I love this ship is A, because of its asymmetrical shape. I just love the design. I think it's a really cool ship. I think it's got good it got good multi-purpose roles. That's something that really talks to me. Not only that, but it's got that Star Warsy Han Solo Millennium Falcon feel to it. That's another reason why I like it. So let's bang some lights on here. I don't know why they make all the dark. You think at an expo they'd have the ships opened up with all the lights on so people could see. So there is the recreation room. We'll check out the habitation area first and see how it sleeps people. No doubt we're going to have to turn the lights on. Yep. Although it is a courtesy thing when you share a ship with someone that you do keep the lights off in the habitation areas. So, storage for you and your friends. Racks there to store. You get your own computers each. There's 3 bunks in here. Now I assume, like any other of the ships that have multiple areas, you can either change that into maybe some storage, or even put a couple of more bunks in there and have a few more people in here on the ship at once. So there's another lights button. So at the moment sleeps 3, but sure enough, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to fit those out down the track. 3 lockers there. What's on this side? Just beds. And here, a couple of heads. Can we open these? No. Okay, not opening. No, okay. Odd. Ah, there we go. The button's on the side. You can see how often I use the amenities on my Star Runner, my Ruby Rose, sorry, that's why I get confused. I don't call it the Star Runner anymore. But there we go, so one each side. Yeah, we'll open that. So you don't have to sit in other people's stink, and they don't have to sit in yours. Alright, let's move on. It says to the bridge now. This is a bridge passageway, but over here, we'll check out the recreation on the way back, on the way out. But up here you've got a good kind of, like, you've got more, all these cool compartments. This ship just looks really cool. Racks there. No lights on in here. Whoa, calm down, buddy. Lights on. More components and things you might need to change out here. You know, you got systems all through here that might need changing out, that might get burnt out as you go. Panels, I'm sure, will be accessible down the track when you got to repair stuff. You don't know how much. I really don't know how much they're going to flesh out more of these ships down the track. Weapons racks. Weapons racks. Do we have? Oh, there it is. Lights on. Thanks. And then your pilot and co-pilot seats. Now you just sit in there, and it beautifully, nicely retracts you up here. But the thing I love about flying the Star Runner is the look at that, the view you get outside of this cockpit. Unreal. Really great, you know. So they've done a really fantastic job, and I just love their design they do with everything. It's probably why they're my favorite ship. It's got that rough industrial look with that modern sleek and architecture look. So it's like almost a cross between a 600i and I don't know, something else, you know. But yeah, love it. Okay, so now remember when we were in the underneath passages and the tunnelways, and I opened that passageway and said, remember that passageway? And now I'm pretty sure some of you will have seen this already, but for those that haven't, what you do is you come around here if you want to open it from this way, and I always forget which one it is, if it's this one or this one. I'm going to go with this one. I can't remember, it's one of those two, the king or the queen. And you walk over to here and you place it on this mat here. And bang, it was the right one, and it opens up the secret passageway. So that's pretty cool if you ask me, that they've integrated something like this into it, and it is very Star Wars-esque, you know. I just think it's really cool, really good little touch. And who knows, like, I'm pretty sure, you know, everyone's going to know what that is if you search for it on YouTube and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's going to come down to you'll be able to reprogram it and put anything you want on that mat to sort of open it up in the long run. Alright, so, you know, we'll head down here and we'll head back out. How about that? We'll go out through this way. So that's the Mercury Star Runner, my favourite ship in the game. So remember, Ruby Rose, look out for it when you're traversing the verse. And just over here we've got the Cyclones, so we've got the combat versions and the sort of scouting versions as well, which is the RN itself. Most of these blokes, nice sweater, that's, whoa, look at that sweater. Stop it. That's pretty cool. So you can see here the RN, that's the recon one. These were a bit glitchy here. We've got the MT and the AA, which are the combat versions. and the what's this one, the TR, which is also a combat version here. But there we are, that's basically what they are, just 3 different styles of them. One has a, whoops, everyone will be laughing at me, there's that bloke that ran into the sign. So here's your 3 different combat versions. I think this is the AA, anti-air. And you've got the, is that the TR? And the, what's this one? The I don't know them too much, to be honest. The MT, yeah, I was right, the MT. So this has got all of it. This has just got the rockets. And this has just got the gun. So you combine, that's got the Gatling gun on it though. You just combine those two and you make this. That, look at that thing, that gun in the middle there, that's, she's had to do some damage. Pretty groovy looking things, and here's the scouting one here, the RM reconnaissance one. Alright, so let's move on. Okay, ladies and gents, here we are. We're about to approach the corner. Let's see what we got around here today. Oh, the big Starfarer Gemini. She is a big girl, that is for sure. And here is the MIS, which is the gun version of the Freelancer. And then over there, oh, that's that light fighter thing. I don't know what that is. And here's the, now you'll see these around, or you may have seen these. These are these little like, the RAZERs. Now there are racing versions of these and other versions, but this is the the gunboat one, the gun version of it. I think it's pretty slick looking, pretty mean looking vessel if you ask me. Great if you might have a small cargo ship. You might have like a, oh geez, we're glitching a lot, sorry about that guys. You might have a mist over there and you might be able to fit one of these into it. You can co-pilot, bang, all of a sudden you got 2 fighters if you get caught. 2 against 1, you can turn the tide, make it 2 against 2, who knows. Great little ideas like that you can do in this game. What's this thing again? The Reliant. The Robin Reliant, that's what I think of when I look at it. No, it's the light fighter. It's not something I've ever been into, or I can say that I've been wanting to get ever. It looks like a clunky bit of machinery if you ask me. I don't know if it turns vertically when it fights or how it works. I just don't know enough about it. Looks like it's what, dual, so pilot and co-pilot. Let's jump. Let's when we stop being so laggy. Here we go. Couple of bunks. That's the way, boys. Couple of bunks. What's this? This might be keep clear. Sorry. Jeez, I tell you what, a light wouldn't go astray. Function over form. That's what we're saying. Access points and access points. Oh, they're pretty cool seats. So you get a lot of cool like vision here. I don't know anything about these ships. I don't know their firepower, their shielding capacity. Pretty cool that you can go inside it like that though. I always love being able to go inside ships. Not a bad looking little ship, I guess. It just, to me, it looks a bit cumbersome. Looks like it's got quite a large or wide sort of attack span on those wings where your guns are so far out. I like to keep it compact and neat and inside and tight myself. Now here she is. Let's have a look at this. This will be the Starfarer Gemini. Now this is a heavy refueling. So we looked at the Vulcan yesterday, which does more of your supply and refueling. So it's a multitasking supply ship, whereas this one is mostly just refueling. And you can see why. Look at the size of it. So this could actually like refuel a whole star, like a whole capital ship if you ask me. Look at the size of those tanks. You can make a bit of money transferring fuel through the galaxy. That's for sure. Gas or hydrogen or whatever liquids you're gonna cart around. If you want to go into it, let me know in the comments below, and I can come back in and we can do a tour through it. I think I have one in my inventory as well. Okay, so here is the MIS, so the Freelancer MIS. So it packs a lot more gunpowder than its predecessor, its alternate ships. But I always loved the Mist. They were probably the first ship I saw that I fell in love with this game was the actual was the Freelancer. Sorry, I thought I heard something. No, okay. Yeah, so the Freelancer was one of the first ships I fell in love with. They're basically the minivan of the universe, if you want to think of them that way. But they do have multi-role capabilities. You've got long distance capability ones, you've got extra cargo space ones, you've got this one which is more of a gunboat. Now they all have these turrets on the top of them. The regular variants obviously have more cargo space, so this cargo hull is a lot larger. Yeah, so some of them have a lot more cargo space than others. Others have more missiles, more weapon space. Others have more fuel tanks. So that's how they've just fitted them out. This one actually has a docking ring, so great for connecting up to larger ships or docking or whatever. And so it's quite of a handy ship that way if you think about it. And in here is the living quarters. So here I think we've got open the door. I think this is like, yep, bang, there you go. Your heads and showers. Same on this side. No, this is the drinking station, coffee machine, microwave, however you want to label it. Bit of a computer back here for doing stuff, personal maintenance, that sort of stuff. And then 4 racks here. So it's a 4-crew, multi-crewed vessel as well. So pretty tight space, like pretty close living quarters if you're out in space for a long time together, living in here. And then the cabin or the bridge. So you've got pilot, co-pilot, and then you've got other guys here that can assist with weapons, or someone needs to run back and man the turret at the back of the ship. They're not a bad ship. They've got plenty of shielding, plenty of they can travel a fair distance, and they've got plenty of weaponry, especially this one packs a fair punch. But even the regular MISC Freelancer is quite capable of good hauls and protecting itself. It's got quite good capabilities, and obviously everything's subject to change as the game goes, like I always say. But the ships themselves, you can change components out, switch weapons around, all that sort of stuff. But I like them. They are like the minivan of the universe when you think about it. And I've always got a soft spot for these, and if the Mercury Star Runner didn't come along, I'd still be using a MISC Freelancer. Alright, let's get down into the holographic suite. Alrighty, we're down here at the Holo Suite, and this is I think the TR, that's right, the Tumble Ranger TR, which is the combat version of, I think there's 3 different versions of this bike. There's a racing version, a regular one, and then there's this reconnaissance sort of one. There's one I think you can chuck a cargo container on the back of even. They're pretty cool bikes. I was tossing up whether to get one of these or the Dragonflies. In the end, I went for a Dragonfly, purely for the fact that you've got that sort of hovering capability and all-terrainy. So I know these are all-terrainy, but I don't know, I could use the other one in space. I don't know how that'd go in space, to be honest. Alright, and here we have the Inferno. So this is another Crusader heavy fighter ship. This one is a single-person fighter at that. So capable of doing a lot of damage and a lot of destruction to a capital ship as well. So these things, style a lot off the Star Runner. If you think of it that way, it does take its form from that. I think it's a classic sort of Mercury or Crusader industry shape, if you ask me, especially with their sort of mid-sized ships. So this is a heavy fighter, but single person at that. So yeah, something there that I'm tossing up between the F7 Hornets, or that one. I'm not too sure yet what I want to go, how I want to go, or where I want to go. I'll wait till they are available in the expo. And some more Cyclones here. It's alright, let's head upstairs. Okay, so here we are, up where the Hercules are. Now we have done the tour on my Hercules, which is the C2 over there. Now it is distinguished by its white and red stripe on it, whereas the M2, which is the military version of the C2, has it's a more silvery grey colour with a bit of a blue nose stripe there, and the A2, which is the full blown gunship. It's like a black with the red. Pretty sleek looking death machine, that one. And a couple of Nova tanks in the middle here, just to show you the size comparison and how they load on. Now I want to check out this M2 here. This is what I sort of want to look at. Let's see what they say on the write-up for it. So the M2, medium freight combat, tactical starlifter, the ship's potent combination of capacity, maneuverability and durability. So there you go. Good, I think if you're in that sort of always under combat in fleet sort of roles, this would probably be a great ship to take if you don't want to go all out with the A2. You can see it looks like it's got plenty of space in here if you ask me. Plenty of space. Now the only differences I wanted to check, we'll take the ladder bay today. The differences I wanted to check was the crew sort of mess hall area. Right, just so you know, that's that ladder bay there. Now, check out the bedding first. We know what the bridge is a little bit different as well. Okay, we'll check that out too. The habitation areas. Can we go in here? Yep. Let's have a look. So there's a bunk there, 2 bunks here, whereas on the C2 that top one is shut. So it just goes to show what I was saying in previous videos, that those bunks look like they can be moduled to open up to another bunk area. You can see just there, perfect lockers. Not much else has changed in here, and there's the water closets in there each side, much like the Star Runner. Okay, let's get out of here and head over to the mess hall, or the auxiliary crew it's called here. Alright, what do we got in here? Much the same, but a lot different. So in the other one, remember, if you had a look, so there is this is like if you got some mercs on board or something, you're doing some drop troops, bang, you can drop a heap of troops down, tanks, everything. So that's the difference. In the other one, it's got like a dining table up the end, a kitchen, so like a little buffet area, computers down here, I'm pretty sure, for memory. So much different. Supply rack and toilet for these guys if they want it. And then in here is the armory. Look at that. So an armory where they can store all their weapons and stuff. Speaking of weapons, but yeah, they can put all their armor lockers are in here for their armor. There's the sets of suits of armor and stuff, weapons over here. Pretty cool area. This is a lot bigger than what's in the so you don't get this area in the C2. So yeah, just wanted to check. Whoa, bit of a skits out. Just wanted to check those out basically. Let's get out of here. And I think the rest of everything else is pretty much normal on the ship. We'll check out the bridge. All these compartments are pretty much the same, I think, aren't they? Yeah. And these compartments are pretty much the same too. Yep. Still don't know what these are. Are these going to be like escape pods? Oh, they are. Exactly what they are. Escape pods. Alright, groovy. So what's the go with them? Can you shut them from the inside? How does this work? I wonder if they're automatically supposed to shut. Nope, don't know. And the bridge. So, not much different to the one on the C2 once again, except you get this spare seat here, which is for handling turrets and so forth here. Alright, pretty cool. Good view. Look at the side. These things are huge, aren't they? The A2 over there. So, thanks for joining me today, guys, for Crusader Industries, Tumbrel Land Systems, and Musashi Industries section of the expo from now, well, the 25th until the 26th, and then on that I'll chuck up the next schedule for the next display, which will be on from the 27th to the 28th. At the end of this little speech here, but thank you for joining me today. I hope you got something out of it. As I said, if you can't get down here and act like one of these weird NPCs behind me that are ghosting, that's an impressive trick. I hope you got something out of it anyway. If you haven't been able to get down, or you can at least catch a glimpse of what's going on. And remember, if you did have friends that want to get into the game, or they're not sure if they want to, it is a free fly event at the moment, so it is free for them to play. You can come in, rent all these ships for free, and test them out yourselves. That's been it from me. Until next time, we'll check out the next display, which is Anvil Aerospace. So there's a couple of things I'm definitely wanting to check out in that. Put it this way, I'm looking to get myself an F7C Hornet, probably a Super Hornet, but I'm hoping maybe for the Wildfire. I've been VanHam. Stay glued to your screen. Oh, leave a like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification for more. Helps me out. It's free to do. Doing a good deed for the day. Okay, stay glued to your screen, guys. Stand up, you numpty. Salute. See you later. Bye for now.